Hi everyone, join me on a weekend shift at Iconic Glassworks. So I waited a million years for the car park gate to open and got myself into the building. Said a quick goodbye to Jerome after his night shift and got all the lights on in reception. So I start unpacking everything I need out onto my desk, and the first thing I like to do is check the emails and the handover sheet just to see whether I've missed anything important. Then before I get breakfast ready, I check Trango to see whether there's any questions I can answer while it's still quiet downstairs. Here at Iconic, our residents get free breakfast, so I set that up before heading out on the first firewalk. This basically means I go around the whole building, checking all the mega kitchens and shared spaces, making sure everything's okay, and scanning these chips along the way. Once that's complete, I usually sit down and do a to-do list. Thought I'd get something ticked off early and get the key card and the documents ready for check-in later. So after this point, breakfast was over, so I packed everything away and gave everything a clean. So at the end of breakfast, I move on to the coffee machine. So I start by flushing this out, and while that's working, I restock everything inside and give it a good clean. At this point, the postman had arrived, so I labelled the parcels before popping them in the post room. Now it was time for the second firewalk of the day, so I grabbed the work phone and headed up to the 4th floor. After that was finished, you can see me looking very happy that I've got leftover Rudies for lunch. Straight after this, I moved on to doing the facility audit. This means going around all the communal areas and making sure that everything's in there that it should be and that it's up to standard. Had a quick drink break before I headed off on the third and final firewalk of the day. With 2 hours left to go, I decided to restock some of the drinks in the pantry. At 5:30, I cashed up all the receipts, which we do at the end of every day, and then I made a few follow-up calls to those who have inquired about the accommodation. And then the final thing I do before getting ready to go home is empty all the bins and take them outside.